Noah Brown could be the perfect move for the Chargers. He only had 4 drops on 74 targets this year, would cost next to nothing to bring in, and he has been in Kellen Moore's offense his entire career. This is a very low risk, high reward signing in my opinion that the Chargers should absolutely make, but I don't have to just stand here and try to convince you of that. What I can do is just pull up the film and show you why I think Noah Brown could be a very underrated free agent signing for any team this offseason. So while I pull up the film, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a ton. And now, let's get into the film room. So this first play really highlights the trust that Kellen Moore places into Noah Brown. You can see this is trips formation, a short yardage situation, and we have a toss to our running back. We're gonna have our right tackle and our tight end pull way out wide, and this edge defender is gonna be unblocked because of that, right? No. Noah Brown, the receiver, his assignment is to block this edge defender on this play, and that is the most important block to make sure that this play works, because if that defender just runs right through Noah Brown, the receiver blocking an edge defender, then this is a tackle for loss right about here. Boom, he gets tackled. Instead, he has that block. We have some other good blocks on this play, and we get that conversion for a first down on a well-designed play as well. But also, I want to just point out the receiver, CeeDee Lamb, who is one of the best blocking receivers in the league, by the way, tossing former Charger Rayshon Jenkins. Boom! Right out the club right there. I'd love to see Noah Brown do something like that if he ever gets on the Chargers. Now we have Noah Brown at the top of the screen going in motion. He's going to get set up right here behind the right tackle and tight end, just kind of in that gap he gets set. And this is a really interesting look, right? We have this receiver, we have the running back in the backfield basically. So it's going to seem like this is a run to the running back, right? So let's check this out. Okay, it's a handoff. He pulls it back and then he tosses this forward to Noah Brown on a little quick pass. We've seen the Chiefs do something like this in the red zone a lot. And because of all this misdirection, the linebacker and the safety are both tracking the running back. And so the receiver, Noah Brown, has the ball and he just goes right up the field on a 2nd and long, gets a first down on that quick little pass. To me, this shows that they trust him not only as a blocker because of the way that they are lining him up, because they do run actual running back runs from this formation, but they also trust him to run the ball with an absolute vengeance, running down the field tough like a running back, like Laviska Shenault kind of guy, AJ Brown, Julio Jones. Tough running after you get the ball. So this is 3rd and 4, and as you can see, our man Noah Brown is right here in the slot. He's not going to get a very good get off, and the reason for that is because as soon as this ball is snapped, he does have his weight on that back foot and he's going to explode off the line of scrimmage, but he disperses his weight too quickly onto this right foot right here, so he doesn't explode off the line of scrimmage as quickly and as explosively as you would like to see. But that's okay because the rest of this route is really, really good. You can see he is making contact with that defender right there, and then he leans his shoulder into him right here so that he can just explode off again, get a clean get off, boom, just like that. Look at all of the separation that he created on this play. Just a really savvy route runner move at the top of his route, and then it's a big chunk play on 3rd and 4, as you can see, and now they're set up at the 21-yard line. Here we go. Cowboys do this a lot. Hurry up to the line of scrimmage in the red zone in a short yardage situation, and then they snap the ball as soon as they get to the line. But here we have Noah Brown as the receiver right here. We have 3 receivers in this formation, which is very atypical from what Kellen Moore does in a formation like this in the red zone. Typically, he has tight ends, extra linemen, but he is having these receivers out here so that he can have defensive mismatches. He wants these safeties to be lined up in the backfield rather than linebackers, so he has the ability to run the ball right up the gut if he wants to. But it's not a run. We're actually going to see Noah Brown block this defensive lineman on this play as we have Dak Prescott coming out on a bootleg, and then Noah Brown does exactly what he is coached to do. You let that guy go away, and then you leak into the end zone on a quick little route, catch the ball for a tutty. Easy touchdown, and Cowboys do this a lot. Noah Brown is able to do it just like a tight end. This is going to be a play action run. We have Noah Brown at the bottom of the line of scrimmage right here, and the man that Dak Prescott is supposed to read is this cornerback on the play. You can see Noah Brown going in as if he's going to block this safety. But as soon as he tucks that ball back and he's going for the pass, boom, we explode to the outside, trying to get in the flat. It draws in this cornerback to us, Noah Brown, and it creates all of this open field for CeeDee Lamb to get a huge chunk play. And watch Noah Brown after CeeDee catches this. Watch him. Little fist bump in the air because he knows that he was a pivotal role in creating that chunk play. Now, I like this play call, actually. We have CeeDee Lamb in motion to the top of the screen, but Noah Brown, our man, is in the slot again. And check out what he does on this play. He's just going to run his little route. Gets a little bit too fancy right here, a little bit too many shakeouts, but then plants that foot, and now he's going to pivot, go towards the middle of the field on a crosser. And you can see he's got more depth than these two other receivers on the opposite side because he wants to force this defender farther back towards this side of the field so that he can cut back inside and force this defender to go through 1, 2, 3, 4 guys in traffic. He does a good job of getting that separation just by the really good play design by Kellen Moore. And right now, you need to throw that ball to Noah Brown so you can get that easy first down on a 3rd and 2.5. But instead, Dak Prescott sees glory and tries to get this to Tony Pollard. It doesn't end up working. But the reason why Dak Prescott even threw this ball in the first place is because of that motion with CeeDee Lamb. You can see this defender, he's a defensive lineman, is now standing up because it's created man coverage. He is now in man with the running back, Tony Pollard. We have man, all these guys in man. And so Dak Prescott is seeing this and thinking, instead of throwing this crosser against man, which was easily beaten by Noah Brown, he sees Tony Pollard, my running back, is streaking down the field with a defensive lineman behind him, and he just tries to fit that thing in there, but the safety, boom, just breaks it up. You got to throw that one to Noah Brown. Really well-designed play, and also really very well executed by Noah Brown, forcing that defender to get more depth, so he has to go through all of this traffic. And that's not PI either. It's not PI. Bro, we got Noah Brown right here again in the slot. Check out this run blocking. He was really good in run blocking at times in this season. He wasn't as good as he was in other seasons of his career. He had really good games against the Giants and the Eagles. Look at him just working this man. But he didn't play well in run blocking against the 49ers and the Titans. He was just kind of inconsistent this season, which is, not going to help him out in terms of the free agency market. But I'm not too worried about it because he has proven it in all of his other years in being in the league. And I mean, just look at this in real speed. Just absolutely mauling this defender. Noah Brown is right here on this play. This is a really good get off by him. And you can see at the top of his route, as soon as he's getting contact, he swipes those arms away and immediately gets separation from this defender. This is zone coverage. And Dalton Schultz just coming up here, running that little curl route, is going to pull this linebacker in, create space right here. Really well designed play. Very well executed, and a good route run by Noah Brown. This is why I want the Chargers to sign him in free agency. This is 3rd and 10, and my man Noah Brown right here is in the slot again. He's matched up against Eli Apple in man coverage. It's man across the board, and we got the deep safety Jesse Bates right here. But Noah Brown is doing a good job of staying disciplined, keeping his hips straight, so it's as if he's running just a vertical go route, not letting this defender know where he's going. As soon as he has that turn in his hips, this defender starts motioning towards the inside of the field. And at the top of this route right here, he gets that arm on him, create a little bit of separation, not enough to create pass interference because he's not pushing off. He's just touching him to try to get him away a little bit, a little long arm, and it creates enough separation on the play. That, as well as staying disciplined in the beginning of that route, is enough to execute a really good verticals concept on 3rd and 10. 3rd and 10, and we're running verticals. Thank goodness for Kellen Moore. Matched up again with Eli Apple at the top of the line of scrimmage. Cooper Rush is the quarterback, by the way, and it's a really good get off just right towards the outside of the field on this play, and it is an offsides penalty, so Cooper Rush knows, okay, I can just toss this thing up to Noah Brown, one-on-one against Eli Apple, and check out this adjustment to the ball. Swipe him away a little bit, and then go back to the ball, let it come into your body, and have a good catch in traffic. Beautiful play, and then you get up and let the defender know. Get in his face. Now we have Noah Brown right here motioning to the top of the line of scrimmage, just a little toss to Ezekiel Elliott. And as you can see, he's going to get this block again on Eli Apple. There was a little bit of a rivalry right here. He absolutely demolishes him on this run block because he is a good run blocking receiver despite the inconsistencies this past year. But look at him talking to Eli Apple after this play again. I love the tenacity of Noah Brown. And look, if you don't think Noah Brown is a tough receiver, here he is playing the PP role, punter's protector. And he's going to block two defenders on this play, 31 and 44, coming right up this gap. He puts his head down, boom, gets a secured block, gives his punter some time to punt this ball away. As Chargers fans, we're basically never going to punt next season, right? Because now we have Kellen Moore. But it's good to see that Noah Brown can at least be in that role if we punt maybe 2 times in the entire year when we go 19-0. And when it matters the most, you need to make clutch plays. Noah Brown made a clutch play to set up a game-winning field goal on this one right here. He's matched up with this defensive back in a one-on-one. You can see he does a really good job doing that little shimmy move. The defender bites to the outside right there. He's starting to drift towards there. And so now all he has to do, swipe him away, go towards the inside because he's just running a little in route right here, getting to the 45-yard line, creates all that separation. The defender is off balance and he is dazed and confused and trailing on this play, creates this window right here, and good enough quarterback can make this throw. That is Cooper Rush making that throw to set up a game-winning field goal. So that's Noah Brown. And let me know what you guys think. And this isn't going to be like a huge contract. This is a very low-risk, high-reward move, in my opinion. We're talking about like a 2-year, $3 million total deal, so like $1.5 million annually for a very reliable, good blocking receiver that has familiarity with your new offensive coordinator. This is just a perfect move, in my opinion, to make in free agency. And yeah, let me know what you guys think. Thank you for watching until the end of this video. Make sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out so much. And I will see you guys next time.